Now a WGN Investigates update. You may be surprised to learn who is siding with Drew Peterson in his fight to have his former attorney silenced.
Comes after Joel Brodsky told WGN's Ben Bradley he's considering revealing what happened to Stacey Peterson. Ben has that update tonight.
When Joel Brodsky told us last month he was considering breaking attorney-client privilege to solve one of our area's most infamous cases, Drew Peterson's public defender went to court and got a gag order. Now we've learned Peterson has an unlikely ally in his efforts to keep Brodsky silent.
I feel bad about what, Drew, still not taking responsibility and Stacey still being missing, that I'm thinking about maybe, revealing what happened to Stacey and where she is.
In one interview, Drew Peterson's former attorney managed to give hope to Stacey Peterson's family more than a decade after her disappearance, while at the same time sparking a judge to issue a gag order. You just walked out of a courtroom and violated a gag order.
Well, no, he didn't.
Are you now going to reveal what happened to Stacey?
Yeah, I mean, look, the question is not if, the question is how. That I think is basically the conclusion I've come to. And that's what's, that's going to happen.
But now, Will County's tough-talking prosecutor, who Drew Peterson was convicted of putting a hit on,
the prosecutor has a right to go home and sleep soundly and not worry about getting a bullet in his head.
Jim Glasgow is stepping in, and he's siding with Peterson in trying to silence Joel Brodsky. The state's attorney filed a 28-page brief that heavily cites WGN Investigates reporting and says, in part, the parties in trial court in this case could not risk Brodsky revealing whatever knowledge he possesses. That's a different tune than the prosecutor sounded in 2016.
I don't have the luxury of stopping. If I know somebody killed somebody, I've got to go forward.
At issue is Drew Peterson's appeal of his conviction for killing his third wife, Kathleen Savio. He's arguing that Brodsky provided ineffective counsel at trial, in part because he didn't let him testify. The state's attorney now says if Peterson's long-shot appeal is successful, Brodsky revealing what he knows could taint a potential jury for his potential retrial. But remember, there have been no charges in Stacey Peterson's disappearance and suspected murder. For years, police and prosecutors have been looking for enough evidence to make a case.
If we get to the point where we think we can prove that beyond a reasonable doubt, I won't hesitate to move forward.
In recent years, Joel Brodsky has had his law license suspended for conduct in another case. The suspension is up, but he told me he has little desire to practice law again. Now, with little to lose, he said he's willing, and within his rights, to break attorney-client privilege to defend himself against Drew Peterson's claims.
Yeah, he put in his motion, which is absolutely ridiculous, he puts in his motion that he didn't tell me anything incriminating. That's a false statement, so I can prove it false. I mean, the guy just can't stop shooting himself in the foot. It's amazing.
This fall will mark 15 years since Stacey's disappearance. Her sister told me last month it's the family who feels most frustrated.
Why do I have to still be the victim here, and my family and her kids, of where my sister is and what happened? He's got to be out for something, whether it's money or fame, or just to be, in the spotlight.
Beyond that 28-page court filing, a spokesperson for State's Attorney Glasgow would not comment on why he's siding with Peterson in the gag order appeal. We could get a decision on that gag order in the next few weeks. As for Brodsky, he told me he's ready to talk, but wants to tell the whole story, perhaps in a long-form podcast. He's not ruling out being compensated for his story, but insists that's not the motivation. Ben Bradley, WGN Investigates.